Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog, and I'm not sure what time it is. It's about 12 on Saturday morning, so I thought I'd make a quick vlog. And I'm not sure if my videos are posted, and they're posting. I just can't see them because they used magic to block them from me, but they can't block them from being published. Okay, so my videos have uploaded and I've been sharing um things about I've been sharing like what's in my purse, what's in this, what's in that, and I hope you've been enjoying them. I mean, I don't know. just I just share things, because I try to keep it a little bit interesting, and I'm not really doing any projects at all because I can't. They use magic to make sure I didn't do anything. Yeah, so all I do right now is sit around. So I don't even do projects, but I can show you things. I can show you some of my stuff. And I don't have much because most of it got thrown away. But anyway, let me show you my blanket. I still have the blanket from before. I still have it. And I'm just sitting here uh, with the blanket on me and in front of the little heater. This heater. Let's see if it's in here. It's not in here. Hold on. It should be in there now. Hold on. This little heater. It's very warm and very comfortable. I close it. This is the attic, and it gets cold. It's cold outside, and I close the door to the attic, and I put that heater on, and it heats up the entire space, and it gets so warm that I have to turn it off. Because it's a really good heater. Yeah, anyway, but I sit in front of it and it's really nice with the blanket. I sit in front of it with the blanket and it's really nice. Anyway, I just wanted to say, I don't know what my men are going to allow me to do once I get and I have my money. I just have to wait until my men clear up a few things and I'll get it. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get and I will get all of it. I don't know how much it is. It's a lot. Anyways, I'm definitely gonna change things. Definitely. I'm not Republican and I'm not Democrat. So I will be in the center. And definitely want to help the world. Not just the United States, but the world. And And like I said before, no more third world countries. Everyone has to start off with equal footing, and they can do whatever they want. I mean, I don't. It's not going to be communism at all. You know, just good education, excellent education for everyone, and and uh, and free, and then opportunities, lots of opportunities. I don't know if the universities will be free, and they will be. Universities will be free. Okay, so universities will be free. That's what my man said. I didn't say that. So universities will be free. So anyone can, well, you have to get in, but once you get in, you don't have to pay for it. So there. But yeah, you can still do whatever you want, you know, make as much money as you want or not. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. But there'll be plenty of opportunities, not only in the United States, but for countries around the world, every country in the world. So, uh, and no more starvation. No more starvation, please. Please, no more starvation. We can feed the world. The world can be fed. That's not a problem. Not if I get my, and I will get my money and ensure that the entire world is fed. No more hunger. No more hunger. No more hunger anywhere in the world. And then, and real food, not food that's made to last. I'm not knocking it. What charity organizations do for countries that have a lot of famine. I'm not knocking it, but because they have to make the food last and put nutrition in it. But when I have my money, I will make sure they get good food, like real food, you know? Real food. Anyway, I don't know how much I have, and I have a lot. Yeah, I'm not allowed to know how much I have yet, but it's a lot. And I guess I can help change the world. I'm going to change the world. So, yes, I'm going to change the world. I read a blog tonight, and I don't know if I'm allowed to speak about it. I read a blog tonight, and it's Metal Heart's blog on blogster.com, and he wrote about the things that bother him in the United States, and I agree with him. So I encourage you to check out that blog. I don't know what the title is, but I encourage you to check out Metal Heart. It's a heart with metal and red on the inside. So the metal is broken up on the heart, but the heart is there on the inside in red. And I really enjoyed reading his blog tonight. It was I agreed with it. I agreed with that blog. Essentially, he says we just need to start over. And we do. We need to start over. So, it was about essential workers. Oh, okay, so it's about essential workers. So if you want to read uh, that blog, I encourage you to do so. And then, what else did I want to say? You know, Once again, I'm saying it. I understand. I completely understand what it's like to go from making a good living or a living at all to absolutely nothing. And then having to swallow your pride and get on unemployment if not welfare or SSI or Social Security Disability, and then also getting food stamps. You know, that's a difficult thing for people to accept. That's really difficult. It was difficult for me to accept that I had to get on all of these things. And when I was working as a teacher, I really did. I got really ill. I became really ill. And they didn't even bother telling me that they had long term disability. And my men say, and that's all I'm saying. Yes, they didn't even bother telling me they had long term disability. And so I had to quit. I quit, and I did not get, because I quit, I didn't get unemployment and I didn't get long term disability. But it's fine. It worked out okay because Jesus taught me so many lessons by not having money. You know, I had to learn to understand. I had to understand. So I do understand now. I finally got it. You know, I finally got it. So, and yes, I do want to provide opportunities for everyone. Everyone. I want everyone to have opportunities to uh, to be whatever you want to be. No one's going to force you to be anything, okay? And if you decide let's say you show talent in a certain area, and in elementary school they say, okay, well, we'll put her or him in these classes that would enhance that gift. And then when you get to high school, if you decided, hey, I don't want to do that anyway because you're going to be able to go to other classes and see what they're like, and you'll have the exploratory rooms. So you can always change. There's no tracking. There will be no tracking in my schools. No tracking because, you know, I don't think I'm really not intelligent. I mean, but I was put in the lowest track in school. I was on the bottom track, and that was elementary, junior high, and high school. Well, junior high, I was in a Catholic school, so I wasn't tracked, and I was in a Catholic school for part of high school, and I wasn't tracked. But as soon as I went to a public school again, they tracked me again. They put me on a track again. And so, yeah, as far as I know, Catholic schools don't track students. Okay, so I'm just saying that. But and yeah, they don't. So I'm just saying that. But yeah, as soon as and then I couldn't. It's almost impossible to get out of your track because they give you the simplest courses, and then even if you get an A in your course, they don't say, "Hey, would you like to try something a little more difficult or a little more challenging?" They don't say that. They don't say that. They just keep you in your track. You know, they keep you in your track. So I don't think. Well, I know for sure there will be no tracking. There will be no tracking in my schools. I already mentioned what I would like to do with hospitals, so I'm not going to go over that again. But, well, I'll mention it a little bit. My plan was, if you don't remember, was to have hospitals, and then you could stay in the hospital if you were having surgery or whatever, and the hospital stay was absolutely necessary. But if it wasn't absolutely necessary, but you just needed care, you could stay at home, and they'd have different levels of care for you. So you would have an STNA in your home 24 hours a day watching you with the equipment. The You'd get all the medical equipment in your space, with like a video monitor that you could talk to your doctor, and then a nurse would come by on a regular basis to check in and check all the vitals, check everything, make sure everything is clean. And then a doctor will just supervise everything because these are non essential. And then they'll come in and check. So doctors will also come to the houses and check to make sure, you know. So, but, you know, I think an LPN would be the ones to go to the houses and check everything, and then the doctor, if they need to, will go to the houses and check what's going on. And I think yes, and that's perfect. That's perfect. My men are telling me that's perfect. Yes. So an LPN, because doctors really need to do a lot of stuff. They need to do a lot of stuff. And this kind of medical care requires going to homes and driving all over the place. But anyway, what I also mentioned was they would be like they would only take certain areas. So each area, sorry, I always start coughing. I know I don't have corona. They just make me cough when I get on my vlog. But anyway, so each area will have its own center where it has its own center where it has the nurses, the STNAs, and the doctors that cover that area. And then another area until every area is filled and there's enough hospitals in all the areas, enough hospitals everywhere in case of emergencies. You got to go to the hospital. You have to give birth there, and you have to, if you have surgery, you or there's a reason that you must stay in the hospital. The hospitals are there, and of course, you get diagnosed and you do all that stuff in the hospitals. Anyway, and they're the ones who recommend the stay at home. Okay, and then it's up to you. It's just a way. Well, no, it won't be up to you. It's a way that to ensure everybody gets really good health care. And yeah, because this Obamacare, I I can't even believe it. I can't believe Obamacare. It's so evil. It's so evil. Affordable health care for all. Believe me, even the first rollout was not affordable. I was working interpreting phone calls for people who are getting on Obamacare and or the Affordable Health Care Act. I only call it Obamacare because he liked it. But the Affordable Health Care Act was anything but affordable. I mean, they didn't let you choose. Well, I'm not going to get into it, but it was a long time ago, but it was not affordable. Anyway, and it was, I mean, they didn't let you choose your insurance plan. They didn't give you like information for you to choose from. They just signed you up for insurance, and you couldn't cancel until October. I mean, this was in October, and you couldn't cancel for a year if you didn't like it. So, just saying. And and a lot of other things were wrong with it, but I'm not going to get into them right now. But yeah, so, different kind of healthcare. Just start over. Start over. That was the main point of the blog. That I'm not going to tell you everything because I really would like you to go read it. But that was the main point of the blog for Metal Heart. Oh, okay. So anyway, so I just hold on a second. I'm gonna pause. Anyway, so yes, I think there needs to be a fresh start for just about everything. Just about everything needs a fresh start. And yes, my men agree that almost everything needs a fresh start. Because you get programs in and things that are good for people, and then you get corruption, and then you get people who don't want it, and then they want to continue it, but they want to put their agenda in it before it gets continued, and they hold it hostage. So, no, no. That's all gonna change. If I can, and I will do it, it will all change. So anyway, and I'm not talking about firing everyone, but I'm saying clean up the swamp. It really does need to be cleaned up. It really does. So, and not only in Washington, but all over the place. All over the place. So, anyway, but I'm going to end on that note, and I'm just going to say I know there's a lot of suffering going on right now. People losing their jobs, people not being able to go back to work right now. And even when you can go back to work, do you really want to? I mean, it's really scary. It's scary if you get coronavirus. I mean, it's not just you, it's your family, it's your wife or your husband and your kids and your mother and your father and extended family that you see, and then all of your coworkers. You know? It's a very scary time in human history. But hopefully, I can make a huge difference. And I will. Alright, and on that note, I will end this vlog and say I hope everybody watching stays healthy and safe and things go your way. And have a good day tomorrow. Alright, bye.